Hey, Aquarius, welcome to your general reading. We are going to take a look and see what are your blockages. Apply this to your own unique situations, like share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested and wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, the links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. All right. So Aquarius, what are your blockages right now? We got the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with some sort of financial obstacles here. If it's not financial, a lot of times this Five of Pentacles could be a representation of being left out in the cold. You know, abandonment, you know, insecurities here of being abandoned. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, one of the things I'm getting here, Aquarius, I feel like you guys put on a very, very, very tough exterior, but deep down inside, there is a fear of abandonment. There's a fear of rejection here, okay? Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Four of Wands. You know what's triggering this right now? A romantic relationship that you're in. You're dealing with someone who's very fickle, very in and out, unreliable here. And I feel like you're trying to figure out, you know, where you stand, where you lie with this individual here. And I feel like it's creating a lot of fear. Yeah, a lot of worries, a lot of concern. Like, is this person going to leave me for somebody else? One of the things I'm getting here is I feel like, I mean, I hate to go on people's looks, but you know what? The sense that I get from this situation here is that this person is very, 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 very attractive. Okay? And that you feel like you don't deserve this person because they're so attractive, if that makes sense. Okay? So let's see what else we have. Tell me about where this block is coming from. Where is this block coming from? You have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. You also have the Two of Wands. And also you have the Four of Pentacles here. You know what I'm getting? I think that it really stems from some sort of childhood trauma from school. Like, I feel like, you know, there's a sense of like, you know, at the gym, you know, I feel like you were always the last one picked or something like that. You know, I just feel like there's a sense of always being last, and that really kind of like made you wonder if you were good enough. I do feel like you're a very confident person, but I feel like you're kind of like also at the same time very wounded inside. Hangman, Pisces, yeah, I just feel like this is something that you never really quite let go of. This is something that really stuck with you, and I feel like whatever this is, I feel like there's definitely anger surrounding that. And I feel like Spirit is asking to really look within yourself and allow yourself that space to recognize the pain and the hurt and allow yourself to process it here. Here's the thing. I think that the most important thing is that people have a tendency to block, push away anything painful that they have dealt with. And, you know, and I feel like what happens is that when people push it away, pretend it never happens, you know, or pretend that it never happened, it definitely creates stagnancy within, like a stagnant energy. So it's really important that these things that you experience in life, it's really important to recognize it, give it space to, so that it's allowed to be seen and allowed to be heard, right? So, you know, I feel like, you know, that's really important, you know, and being in a safe space with someone that's able to hold a safe container when these expressions are happening. So let's see, how is this affecting your life? How is this affecting your life? We have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have the Strength card here, Leo energy. And also the Page of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. And also the Eight of Pentacles. How is this affecting your life? I think that in a way, I feel like you want to like build deep connections with people because of that. Yeah, I feel like you want to build deep connections, but every time I feel like you build, new friendships or something like that, or a new romantic relationship, it brings up that trauma here. Tell me about what you are not seeing. What are you not seeing? What are you not seeing? What are you not seeing, Aquarius? What are you not seeing? So we have the Empress here, Libra, Taurus energy, and the Devil card. This may be a very, very sensitive thing, but I do feel like some of you guys may have been through some sort of sexual abuse here as a kid. That could be one of the reasons why that this could be affecting you. And I don't want to say that this is something that you may be denying, but I feel like this is something that you don't share. Yeah, this is something that you don't really share. This is very painful for you. It's almost like I feel like whoever did this to you, they want you to keep your mouth shut. I mean, this could be a close friend. This could be a family member or something like that. Or that it could be a romantic partner that could have done this. Someone that you really trusted. Five of Swords. I feel like whatever this is, I do feel like this definitely kind of F's with your mind and your emotions. Let's see. Tell me about how do you release this block, Aquarius? How do you release this block? How do you release this block, Aquarius? So we have the High Priestess here. I think that Spirit is asking you to go within and connect with that part of yourself that's hurting, that's broken here. And also ask for support. Yeah. I do feel like there's a deep part of you that you may have pushed aside for a very long time that needs healing here. Like I said, this deserves to be recognized. This deserves to be seen so that you can process it. Validation is really important. So I feel like that's why, you need to be in a safe space with someone here that can recognize it and see and understand your pain and your hurt. Knight of Swords. Spirit is asking you not to run from it because I feel like this is going to lead you towards a powerful, powerful, powerful spiritual transformation here, a rebirth. What's waiting for you on the other side? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Here's the thing. I feel like one of the things I'm getting is I feel like the experience that you went through here, it could be kind of like a teaching moment here. You know what I mean? I feel like you could share your experience with others here, to empower others here, and also tools and ways to navigate through the trauma here, right? The trauma never really goes away. But over time, the more that you work on it, you release the heaviness surrounding this. The triggers become less and less and less to the point you recognize it, you see it, and you don't let it take over you. So Aquarius, I do hope that this reading was helpful, and I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, bye.